what you do, it seems like you love what you do and you're doing it day in and day out. You are actually doing the hustle. Even though you found that balance, you are doing that hustle. So what would your advice be to people who feel stuck in their professions, and how do you encourage them to find their passion and purpose?
I mean, everyone has goals, but I feel we fail when we don't break them down into smaller goals. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be on the cover of Forbes, maybe, but what am I doing for it? What are my my short-term goals? How am I going to get that? That is what people, and this is something I've realized in the last couple of years, talking to people where they say, hey, I want to do this. They see the finished product. And that's the thing, social media, I feel, but you can't help it. I mean, I used to hate social media too, but now I know that this is where, again, very grateful. This is where my money is coming in from. I respect it and I treat it, accordingly. And I don't, but at the same time, I know it has its flaws. So people are looking at a well-produced movie, or a certain video, well-curated photograph, and like that comparison sets in, right? Like, you will be like, okay, this is where I want to be. How do I do it? I don't know. And many people are not passionate about that goal, and you need to understand why. I mean, the understanding of why, right? So why do you want to be an influencer? Do you really want to be an influencer? Is it because you have seen an influencer and you are influenced to be an influencer? You know what I mean? So when you say passion, identify your passion, really identify it. Ask yourself those questions. And then those smaller goals are everything. And that's where and you'll fail many times, but that's the thing. When you know that you're moving towards that particular thing, you will learn something. And another thing is, the beauty of the whole process is that maybe a failure will teach you something else, and maybe plan A becomes plan B. There is something new that comes up. And I think, that breaking it down into those smaller steps and just like being on that journey, that is beautiful. Like, every month you're learning something, every day you're learning something new, and then in 3 years you're a new person, and
I mean, and I think growth in and of itself is so beautiful. A lot of us, I won't generalize, but sometimes you tend to see your shortcomings and you try to wear that as a badge of honor, that, oh, this is how I am, or, oh, this is not what I'm supposed to do, or I don't have the circumstances to. All probably very valid, but so important to get you yourself have to get out of your way first. And once you do that, then the key thing would be to break down your goal. You're seeing a finished product. It takes years. Even if you're seeing a Sachin Tendulkar, he started when he was like a piddly kid, and that too, he started with tennis, and then he realized, oh no, tennis I don't want to do. Okay, let me just do cricket. So it takes time. I love what you said.